Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Budget with Bliss. My name is Katie and this channel is all about keeping myself accountable with my budget and finances by using the cash stuffing method and creating general financial well-being. Hope you're all doing well and hope you're having a lovely day. Today I am I'm counting up my binders. So we're doing a cash condensing and a count up to see how much we have got saved across all of the binders that I have, and any envelopes that have got quite a bit of money in. We'll swap them out for some placeholders and put the money into the bank, into their own individual accounts, so we know what we've got where. All right, so I'll just start off by grabbing the placeholders, and I haven't filled out all of the envelopes on the kind of savings breakdown sheet that I have here as of yet because I forgot, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go through and write them down as we go. Now there is something already written on there, I don't know if you can see it, but it is my mortgage overpayment account number. So at the beginning of this year I kind of went through my budget, which is like the first time I've kind of done that with you guys, and when I've been putting money away for, when I've been saving for like our house bills and things like that, part of our house bills includes a mortgage overpayment, and we decided to split the mortgage overpayment so that half of it goes onto the mortgage and half of it is going into a savings account. So that is what is here, the savings account amount. It's not an amount I normally include in my cash stuffing count up videos, so I probably won't include it when I add up everything, because essentially it would normally just go straight on the mortgage, but we're accruing some interest at an all right rate, so it's beneficial for that to be sat in a bank account, earning more interest than what it's costing us for it to be for our mortgage. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So it's just there for my kind of own records, I guess. So yeah, let me just see what we saved last month. So just go back to the previous binder that I was using. Okay, so 5,402. So just write that on here. So yeah, that's a pretty decent amount last month. So let's see how this month compares. Okay, let's just start off with the big one, the 6K. So if I can get it out, blimey. So we've got 1,000, 2,000, 200, 300, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 705, 10, 15, 30. So that's 2,730, that's 6K. So what are we taking back to the bank? I don't know. I think if we keep 15, and then this should be 400, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95. Yeah, £400 going back to the bank. So 400 is going back to the bank, which is a massive start. blimey, throwing everything around. And we need a £400 placeholder, or swap the 100 for a 500. That's a 500, but if we got a, oh yeah, an iris one, that's what I wanted. Lovely. So that's 1,000, 2,000, 500, 700, and 15 plus 15 interest is in the bank as well. So 2,730 in total. Amazing. So winter has got, I think it's 45. So 20, 35, 45, yeah. So not enough for me to pop into the bank really, but swap those out for a £20 note. So there's 45 there. And then we've got £10 in the princesses. Sorry, princess. Sorry, did I say 10? Yeah. Losing my mind. All right, and that is it for that binder. Nothing else has got anything. And I think this binder is also empty. Yeah. Yeah. Cabin break can come out actually because we completed that. Although we are booked in for next year already, so probably just need to leave it in there. Right, annuals. So we definitely have some cash in here. Let's go straight to the back. So car maintenance. It's got 350 in the bank. 370, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, £500 in total. So 500, and we're going to take 150 back to the bank. Let's put car M on there. And let's find, do we use a fully funded? I think I'll use a 500. I've just gone past one. No, it's 250. Ah, there's 500. Lovely. So that can go back to the bank. So that is all the money we need now for new tyres and boring stuff for the car. So car insurance. What have we got in here? I think it's 200. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, oh, 100. Yeah, 100, that is right. So that can all go back to the bank as well. That's a nice round number. Let's pop that one in there. 100. Perfect, and that is that for that. So still working on car insurance. That binder hasn't got anything in it. We've got some completed challenges in here. I'm going to leave the cash in here. So I've actually got 125 in the bank. So 45, 65, 75, 85, 95, 205, 210. Just leave that as that, but yeah, I'm just going to leave that as it is, because this is my partner's birthday, so I'm hoping to take him out for a meal at some point, so we'll just use the cash for that. Valentine's, there is 60 quid in there, and I'm going to take it all back to the bank, ready for when I need it. that can come out. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 55 and 60. Lovely. Binders are going to feel so thin after emptying all of this. Boxing Day buffet, this is for Pack and Roach. 20, 30, 45, 55, 60. So let's leave 10 in and take 50 back to the bank. Lovely job. Okay, so there's a 50 placeholder and £10 going in there. Ghost Town, which is Slam Dunk. Should have 25, I think. 10, 25. No point taking that to the bank. Treat yourself. This is for a wedding I'm going to. That is completed. So there should be £50 here to go to the bank. Lovely. Oh, I need to put that it's going back to the bank as well. Save the scales. This is for the big budget and meetup. I've just got £20, so put 20 on here. Download Festival, just started that and that's got 15. And that one hasn't got anything in. I also have my effort fund in the bank, and there's 340 in there. Let's go to sinking funds. So 25 in gifts and birthdays. Rock Fit. Got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, 160. 190, 100. I'll take 100 back to the bank, I think, for now. I think I might need more back to the bank, but I need the notes as well. I'll leave it as it is, yeah. So 160 and 100 going back to the bank. Lovely job. Paul's got 20. Friends, Lovers, my books, sinking fund. She's got 10. Miscellaneous has 25. I hope I'm not going to run out of lines on here. Health has got 45. I do need to look at getting booked in with a bleeding dentist. Like, not booked in, but registered. Because I am not. £10 in yoga. Home improvements has got 20, 45. And emergency has still got 1,000 in the bank. Perfect. Okay, so these savings challenges, I'm going to add them all up as one. I think we should be all right with the lines actually. So what have we got in here? 20, 30, 45, 50. But we don't take it back to the bank, those ones. 50. And as if has got 20, 35. And Silly Spud Savings has got 20. And £10 in that one. Penny Playground has also got 10. And that one is empty. Okay, so 125 in the annuals challenges. And then the savings challenges here. We don't count the penny challenge because that's just too much of a fav. We've only got this challenge on the go actually at the moment in here, which has got 20 quid, and I'll keep it as 10s and 5s because that's good for change. So that's the flight spell challenge, that one. So 20, and yeah, all of those are empty. And I've got Christmas. So again, we'll do this all as one amount. So this is for Christmas, obviously 2025. So there's 15 in Get Your Skates On. Make It Reindeer's got 10. Who Left the Wrappers in here? It's got 5. Christmas Guide has got 10. Christmas Challenges of Snowy Savings has got 10, 25. Ragos has got 20, 30, 45. I've got £10 in, I think that's the Helter Skelter one. Oh no, what is that one? Oh, that's Scratch Santa's Sack. And then Slide Into Christmas has got 25. And Chocky Calendar has got 55. 50 is already in the bank. So that is £200 for Christmas. Which is great. So none of that needs to be condensed down because everything in its own kind of like challenge hasn't got enough really to be condensed. But that is all of the binders. So I shall speed you up as normal as I count up what we've got, not including the mortgage overpayment. All right, so 270. 200. £5,850 in total, which is insane. So that is, take off last month's total, an increase of £448 this month, which is amazing. I'm super chuffed with that. So good. Obviously been on holiday last week as well, so did spend some money. Wow, it's amazing. And this is all down to this method. This is your first time watching me do these count up videos. I do them at the end of every month, or the end of like before I get paid. So it's not technically like the end of January, but it's right before I get paid. So end of my kind of payday month. And I always look back at where we were the last month to see how much the difference is, and this is how I stay motivated in this process. Just going through the binders, counting everything up and just seeing it add up, even if it's just a 5 or a 10 or something you put in each week, it really does add up. And yeah, it just keeps me accountable. My finances have never been as good as they have been doing this method. I always used to spend my money every month, no matter what, and more. I would spend on credit cards and things, and then spend years paying them back. I just was in a completely different headspace. There's something about the physicality of using cash and separating it into envelopes and stuff that really helps me manage my money so much better. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but if you are on the fence about whether or not to give it a try, it can be like, you do not have to have a setup like this. This is after like 2.5 years worth of me doing this method and managing and changing and seeing what works best for me. I started off with one binder, very quickly came to 2 or 3, but it's just a case of setting out your categories, what you need. If you have any goals, making a little envelope section for that, and just going from there. But it does take practice, it does take work, and it does take commitment, and a bit of effort. But I spend a couple of hours a week on my budget doing my cash stuffing videos and things, and it is worth every single second that I spend managing my money, because yeah, I've never had this much savings before, other than when I saved for my house deposit, but that was in an account that I couldn't touch, and that was during COVID, so it was a completely different time then. Obviously now the world is opened and I can spend my money as freely as I like, but using this method and giving every single penny and pound I have a place just stops me. It's just changed something in my brain. And I'm so thankful for stumbling across this community and being shown the way by all of those other cash stuffers out there, and you all keep me motivated as well, so thank you. Okay, let's see what we have going back to the bank. So, blimey, £910 is what should be going back to the bank. Let's just make sure it's all there. So, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40. So 440. For 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, and 10, 20. That's 820. 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 905, 10. That is all present and correct, which is mad. Look at all that. I don't think I've had this much going back to the bank for a while. Like, it's a crazy amount. But yeah, you see why I potentially like do the like consolidations and taking it back to the bank. Like £910 lying around in my binders is a lot of money. So yeah, it's good practice to put it back in the bank. And also, like, you cannot get away from having money in the bank. So as soon as I kind of got into this method, there are bank accounts like Starling or Chase, Monzo, that facilitate the cash stuffing method, in that you can have a different bank account for each item or category that you want to save for. That can skip out the cash element if you want. It doesn't work for me. If the money's there, I know I will spend it, but for some reason withdrawing it, delegating it like this, then putting it back in the bank, because I've spent all of that time and like weeks and months sometimes building up these envelopes and seeing that money increase, and because it's in cash as well, and I leave it in my envelopes, it's not available for me to spend. So once it is at a good amount, it goes back into the bank, and then I know I can't touch it. I don't know what it is. It just it definitely puts up a barrier in my brain where I know I can't touch it. So yeah, it's all about finding kind of what works for you and what works for your budget and things. But yeah, £910 going back to the bank, and we're on our way to having over £6,000 worth of savings. Well, I say savings, like that literally includes stuff that I will spend later on in the year, and annual bills and all that jazz. So yeah, let's give it a try. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video, when I will be checking in for January week 3, and then it will be cash stuffing for the beginning of the month again, because I will have got paid. Whoop, whoop. But hope January isn't too long and miserable for you. I hope you are finding some joy in the new year, new beginnings, or if it's still the same year, new year, same you, like that is cool as well. All right, thank you so much for watching. Take care, bye.